Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another Galactic challenge video. Hope you had a great week behind you and that you're looking forward to the weekend ahead. But first, we do have our brand new Galactic challenge today to take care of. We are taken to the planet of Coruscant, where we do have to take out a squad of Jedi using clone troopers to get max rewards yet again. So this one, as always, I'll cover the modifiers and the feats, then show you the battles. I've got 4 battles here for you today. So the first one will be a mishmash of 5 of first as well as Bad Batch clones to get all feats done in a single battle. But obviously, you know, many of you might not have Bad Batch geared up enough, so then I'll have 3 more battles there for you. So one is going to be with 5 of first clones, and then 2 more teams there, one with rebels and then another one also with the Empire, just to take care of some of the remaining non-clone related feats. So if you're not interested in some of the details I'll be going through, just skip through to the battle you're interested in using YouTube chapters below as always. But now let's just get started first with the global modifier, power struggle. I mean, we are very familiar with this Coruscant modifier already. Only thing you need to do is defeat the enemy leader and you win, but so does the enemy. Obviously that you have to keep in mind there once we look at the enemies. Dauntless Courage, the modifier for your clones, so you do a little bit get some stacking offense as the battle drags on. Your clones will start hitting a little bit harder, which is nice. And however, the same goes for Jedi, their modifier as well, just give them some stacking critical damage, which eventually as the battle goes on, they might start hitting harder. So definitely want to keep these guys under control. So just let's quickly have a look at the enemy, right? They've got Jedi Knight Revan in there, and what does Jedi Knight Revan do? He can ignore the taunt, put mark on your leader, and they take out your leader and you lose because of the global modifier. Whereas for you, if you just go straight for Barriss, first of all, she's very hard to kill because of her unique, she's very tanky and everything, and then also because of Revan there, she obviously will get saved by Savior, so it's a little bit of advantage in terms of mechanics there purely on the Jedi side. But luckily they don't hit very hard, so you should be able to take care of these guys quite easily. Looking at the feats, obviously you have to win without losing a unit, then win with no tanks in your squad, and finally win with a full team of clone trooper units. So pretty straightforward feats. So let's just now hop into the battle number 1, where I'll be using a mishmash of 5 of first clones, Bad Batch, even throwing Cody in there. Probably you can try different lead, I don't know, I just like to have Rex for these challenges just because of the bonus thermometer we'll be getting. I don't have crazy mods on these guys, I think, except maybe their tech and echo. I do have some decent mods on them, but enemy is very slow, so Rex will be able to juice up your thermometer anyway, so you don't have to worry about that too much. The Bad Batch echo there and tech, they bring 2 things really. Obviously their echo, he's got dispel, daze, healing immunity, but his another special ability actually increases cooldowns, so that's how you can keep Jedi Knight Revan under control, that he doesn't mark straight away somebody. But anyway, let's kick off first. The daze, healing immunity, and then tech can go and stun dazed enemy. Obviously Jedi Knight Revan cannot be stunned, something to bear in mind. Now Mark Trooper goes here, so I'll just put turret over on Bad Batch Echo because he's very fast, bringing in Cody for his mass assist, so we get a few more hits in here. Okay, there we go. And now with this ability you target Jedi Knight Revan, and if you do call a Bad Batch ally to assist, then they will increase their cooldown. So when Jedi Knight Revan gets his turn now, he'll just be able to use basic. He can't do mark, he can't do cleanse. So that's what we'll be doing here. And obviously then with tech we'll be reducing cooldowns on your allies with 3 stacks of translation, so we'll be able to quickly get back to those increasing cooldowns ability. For now, I'm just kind of pinging away there Jedi Knight Revan, try to get him out. Obviously I have to get around Kenobi's taunt, but that's where Arc Trooper comes in handy, because his turret is obviously dispelling buffs. Again, let's increase cooldown so Jedi Knight Revan, so he can't mark anybody. Now with here, we don't really have a whole lot of days, so I think throwing an AoE there would be a waste. Let's just go ahead here, heal up Arc Trooper a bit, just to make sure he hangs in there. Alright, there we go. Let's do another attack over on Jedi Knight Revan. Let's try. So as you can see, Barriss keeps healing him up. We have to again get healing immunity on him. There we go, perfect timing. Let's put healing immunity now on Revan. Let's do another bomb, get some nice stuns there. I don't want to waste here aerial advantage on General Kenobi because Savory will trigger anyway, so just want to dispel that taunt. Now I can go ahead again, increase cooldown, so Jedi Trevan, call there, assist, and that's where, like, you know, the Dauntless Courage there. We have quite a lot of stacks already, so we're hitting hard enough. We were able to quickly take care there of Revan and even Kenobi. Aerial advantage is up, blow up barracks, boom, game over, you win, all feats done in a single battle. But as mentioned before, I appreciate not everybody will maybe have, you know, bad batch already good enough to do this. So even if you have just your standard 501st, throw in a 5th clone, I don't think it all that matters who really that is. I just like to use Cody, I like to use his mass assist over and over again, it's so much fun. But same thing, strategy is the first battle. You obviously just want to ping away at Jedi Revan first. There's a little bit of RNG here. If Revan, for example, would target Rex, I could be in trouble. And also doing multiple testing, maybe 50% of the time Revan actually started with his AoE instead of his mark. So if you're having issue with him marking somebody, you can restart until he starts off like with some with his AoE instead of mark, if that'll help. So just give it a go. But for now, just kind of pinging away there until we get the aerial advantage out. We won't really be able to do a whole lot here, I think. So I'm just kind of buying my time, waiting for aerial advantage. There we go, one more turn to aerial advantage. And I'll just probably use it on Jedi Revan because, again, if you go straight for Barriss, right, nothing will happen because Saver would trigger and we'll just have to take her out all over again. Just keep pinging away here at Kenobi so we don't trigger taunt on him, so we can then go ahead, get Revan out of here. Fine, Anakin doesn't like it, but who cares, to be honest. I'll just keep going. And now we just have to wait for another aerial advantage and then we can blow up Barriss. Again, just putting hits in Kenobi a little bit so we don't trigger his taunt. Okay, there we go. Tried to take Anakin out, but didn't really work. Keep healing up here. We go. Luckily, once they do get critical damage immunity, you can actually do some hits on them until that is dispelled. Okay, but again, I guess you see, it's really hard to take somebody out. There we go. Almost got Anakin out, actually. Okay, let's see. Big AoE, and there we go. Was able to take out Anakin, so that Dauntless Courage there, a little bit helping to boost the damage from Echo. And again, just wait for it. There we go. Air advantage up. Let's blow up Barriss and win this battle. However, in here we did use a tank and we did lose somebody. So this team actually just got the clone trooper feat done. But you know, at least it's something, right? Because for the other feats, obviously there are plenty of other options. I have two teams for you that can do no tanks feat as well as the one where you don't lose anybody. Commander Luke Skywalker, they don't need tanks. The whole Terminator train just keeps on rolling and rolling and rolling, so you should be able to quickly take these guys out. Then of course we've got the counter attacks as well there. Obviously with Barriss' healing, it'll take some time a little bit to burn through these guys, but luckily obviously Chewbacca's max health damage obviously will help you, as well as exposes it. You'll be able to burn through these guys quite quickly because we have no healing immunity on this team. But you know, that damage should help you out here. So you go, just go for Revan. Almost got him. Maybe if you have higher relic rebels, they might just be able to one-shot him there with some better mods. But my rebels aren't exactly top-notch, but I get the job done. We got counterattacks now. Anakin keeps getting 100 million turns, and we just keep counterattacking. Down goes Kenobi already. Do you know what? Let's just go after Anakin, because otherwise he'll just be getting million bonus turns over and over again. See if we can get him out. There we go. Beautiful. Exposes. Max health damage from Chewbacca here. Doing good work for us. Throw down an AoE. Just going after Ahsoka first. You gotta heal her, right? Alright, fine. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, beautiful. 2 exposes there were enough to finish off Ahsoka. Now just down to Barriss. Again, you know, Barriss there. She'll keep healing herself up because of her unique, but eventually you should be able to get through her between the exposes and max health damage from Chewbacca. Alright, we go. She keeps healing up a little bit. Okay, let's put a translator over on Luke because he doesn't have it, so he's called to assist. Let's switch the stands to get a couple of more assists, and boom, down goes Barriss. There you go, Rebels very, very easily here, getting the job done for the 2 remaining feats, so the no tanks as well as not losing anybody. Same thing, Palpatine, Vader, Thrawn, Mara Jade and Death Trooper, they've got the job done very easily as well. So because similar like you see last, Pulp is all about Terminator train, and then once you throw in obviously their throne, you can fracture somebody, and then Mara Jade provides unlimited Terminator really for Palpatine with all the debuffs. She puts tenacity down, shock on everybody, and then Pulps is getting million turns because of all the shocks. Death Trooper here, he's obviously AoE, can apply healing immunity to stop Barriss obviously from her unique to keep healing everybody up. Shock as well will stop healing and Terminator gains as well. So this team's got so much control here that we'll be able to run circles around these guys. Start off with a Force Crash. A round of basic dares to ability blocks. Obviously Jedi Revan is immune to ability blocks and stuns, so I'll save Calling Blade for Revan. This now gives Terminator to the rest of my team. Okay, Throne goes next. I will save Fracture for Anakin. Let's just go ahead here, swap with Mara. Mara does now stun, dispel, AoE shocks on everybody, beautiful. And now here we got staggers as well, so we can just kind of push back Terminator on all of these guys. I'm not going to choose AoE because then shocks will go away and then the enemy can start healing up. They can start gaining bonus Terminator and things like that. So just want to keep those shocks. Same thing as all the other battles, you gotta go for Evan first to stop his savior. Just basics here, and look at the Terminator train Palpatine is getting because of all these shocks on the board. As you can see, Jedi Anakin got his bonus turn, but because he's fractured, he can't actually get it. But anyway, we got down now to Jedi Revan, and because we defeated now an enemy, we can simply pop their death mark on Barriss with Death Trooper, and now just a case of finishing off Barriss, and this battle is over in just over a minute. So there you go, another great and easy team to get the 2 remaining feats done, just in case obviously you don't have Bad Batch and you do have to use 5s with your clones to get the Clone Trooper feat done. Alright guys, hope this video was useful and helpful, showing you various ways to get the max rewards done. So hopefully you can find something in your roster that you know can get it done for you. Thank you for watching, I'll see you in the next one, but until then, have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.